Hi Scorpio, this is Walker, and this will be for the week ahead whenever you find it. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cusps, cross watchers, who else? A little Palo Santo here. Okay, so to start off with the situation at hand here. Every card that I have for you out here is in the upright, meaning in those individual places in your life, people in your life. You're seeing things clearly. There's something about in the last month, just real quick, someone's guardian angels are really proud of them for many, many things, but something you overcame, and it has to do with insisting on getting your way, or I don't know, releasing the need to be right, or to have everyone understand that you were right about something, or it's literally just a personal sort of higher lesson. You know your own hero's journey here. So you release the need to be right about something, and it's opened up a new door or a opportunity or window, which I can kind of see here that you're feeling like might not be there for you, or you're wondering where your blessings are. Where are the miracles here? It's off balance. I just realized my candles are off balance. My wicks are off balance. But your kind of task at hand this week is just to keep the balance in your own life. Because you have it. Because you've earned it. It's a lust for life with Scorpion with Scorpio. I love seeing that. That means to me that you are who you need to be. You are where you need to be. It's a sort of a joyful life. And insisting on, you don't have to insist on anything because you're inspired. It's a no fear type of mentality. Okay, so for this week, no matter what, stay completely optimistic. And know that if you're feeling a little lackluster when it comes to, your passion, just recommit to that yourself. It's like, when people who are already married, they renew their vows. To me, your number one to-do list, the thing you're going to kind of tackle as far as what you need to do, what you're being asked to do here. And then everything else is golden. It's like a vacation for your mind that is here. But just recommit to what you love, to loving yourself, to feeling joy. It's kind of it. I feel like you've already transmuted everything you need to. I don't necessarily use that word, but maybe you do. And with peacock, it's here. Let me put this down. What am I holding that for? Is it like doing without knowing, just being beautiful inside and out? It's like because you're beautiful on the inside as a person, that brings happiness to you, which brings beauty into your life. It's this kind of beautiful cycle. So any toxic cycles, I feel like you've overcome. Whether you know it or not, it's like your dedication to compassion or service to others, as someone might say, it reignites your passion or your sacred purpose. It's like every second that you exist, every breath that you take. I don't know, I was about to cry, sorry. You are sacred. You are the sacred purpose. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like you are the sacred purpose. And you don't necessarily have to do anything to remind anyone of that or get lost here in the environment, which, let me touch on that real quick, because this is about despair in the aftermath of destruction. So if I'm talking to you, this isn't you. This is your environment. This is what you can't do anything about. This is kind of, if you want to think about it as your work environment, the neighborhood, the people in your life that you have had to put boundaries up to keep your life harmonious. There's the fine balance with service to self and service to others. And I think you found that beautiful kind of Goldilocks area in your own world, but it maybe not everyone else has. Okay, so if you're living with your scorpionness in a no fear, I'm seeing you like tagging like a graffiti no fear on your, in lipstick on your own mirror. I mean, not literally, but just a rededication to living your life with sacred purpose every second that you breathe. Completely optimistic, completely focused on your own alignment. And if you're like, okay, so how do I do that, or what do I do? Physical, as above, so below. It's the intention that you bring into existence. All right, I'm going to do yoga every morning. Okay, because this could literally be back exercises. The strength of your spine. The strength of your spine, and it's about dignity if it's not literal. If you're already there, preaching to the choir about back strength. So if you already do this, then this is just literally about kind of staying still in dignified, royal, unstoppable strength here. Or just, and if that's not it and you're still with me, is literal, I'm just getting a literal reminder that faith can move mountains. But it's not faith on its own. It's the faith in yourself, the faith in your courage, your spine. And it can move mountains, and it will here. Something about you had to let go of being right or being understood. So congratulations on that, because it doesn't look like the people that were supposed to meet you halfway in your life with something were able to reach that mark, and you've had to cut some ties. So I guess that's all intertwined, maybe. With cloud, I'm staring at it pretty hard here. I'm looking at that cloud pretty hard here. That represents you right now, in this moment, upright. It's about conscious creation. Your thoughts, your words, the spirit in everything. And I see that as something that you can really be proud of for, just like, what do I do? Baby steps? Be proud of yourself, please, please. I mean, for so many things. But when I see that, it's like you understand something so important about life that maybe others just don't. And it's okay to kind of zoom past the crowd here. Not that it's a race, but there's really no competition for you. There's no competition. So maybe that's why you don't have to prove anything at this point. You completely ignore the gossip. You completely ignore anybody else's idea of where you need to be, who you need to be, what you need to look like, or what you can say or not say. Raising self-doubt in you. This is a no here. What not to do. What not to embody. Okay, so this is about you. You be the diva. You be that strength, that unstoppable force. But it has nothing to do with insisting on your side. It's just more about not being receptive at all to anyone else's opinions or to gossip at all. You know, I'm getting like, think of everything this week if you have a lot of conflict here, if you have a lot of opposition, or people for whatever reason feel like they need to compete with you because you're so bright and strong and obviously with it here. People that, if you do have to interact with a lot of people and there's really no getting out of that, like you have to talk to people, you're in that position, just avoid conjecture like it was a court of law. Would what this person is saying be admitted in a court of law? Okay, is this a personal anecdote? Is this a personal testimony? Are they saying, this happened to me and this is how it is? Or are they saying, I heard this from this person. This person said that. I read this here. I heard this. Avoid all of that. If it if your mind is a court of law and you're holding the gavel here, which you are, with every breath, with every word you speak and every word that you take in as well. Okay. A court of law. Is it conjecture? So don't allow anything that's not a first-hand account if you're dealing with people, because well in reverse is all about gossip and creating doubt and mistrust. Strike it from the record, okay, of your own mind if you need to, all right? Oh my God. Yeah, breath in reverse. Hold on, let me take a breath. Hold on here. It's like the misery of boredom, the misery of sameness. I'm getting a 9 Inch Nails song where he's talking about every day is exactly the same. There is no love here and there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same, you know? So if you're feeling a little bit of that, no, that's kind of more part of the environment. And then you're just different. You're just not like everybody else. And that's perfect with turquoise. That's who you need to be. If you're a complicated person, be complicated. If you wear many hats, if people can't understand you, if it's like you're 32 flavors and then some, if they can't understand it, it's because they can't conceive of it. They can't believe what they can't conceive. And that's going to be okay for you. And you keep your boundaries up against those people. And you'll feel it. Okay, you feel it. You feel it already. I'm hearing, so don't worry about that. So what to do is breathe in reverse. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about creative blocks. Okay, like if you're writing a novel and you're stuck on something, don't worry about that. Don't worry about not producing or earning your keep in your own life or anyone else's, especially with your creativity, because this is a super... Okay, sorry, I'm talking so much. Let me take a breath. This is a beautiful creative week for you. I don't think I said that yet. And if you're not feeling like that yet, it has everything to do with the self-doubt being pushed on you, projected on you by the outside world. Let me take a breath. Don't worry about this boredom, or if you feel like you're enduring misery or something, it's all about to end. If you're like, where's my miracles? Where's my blessings? You're wrong about worrying about that. Let me just go to there. What don't you have right about this situation? Unnecessary worry, should I say it that way? That everything you love is, okay. People are proud of you that I feel like are almost antagonizing you, but deep down inside they're proud of you. They'll just never say it. Your guardian angels obviously are proud of you. Your higher power, obviously proud of you. I'm proud of you. I don't even know you. I'm proud of you. Okay? This is incorrect that you don't have miracles coming for you and you don't have abundance, gifts from the universe. Those beautiful moments that you think, ooh, wouldn't that be lovely? Sorry, I want to cry. It's more like saying, I can't wait to be sitting there. I can't wait to be enjoying these beautiful moments, you know, because it's like, it is there for you. It just isn't here yet. I'm sorry to kind of laugh, cry. It might be a little bit of a laugh, cry week. And up or down, but you can handle it. If anyone can handle it, it's you. And if everyone else can't handle it, it doesn't matter. You can still handle it. What you got going for you here? This is so cool. Divine Feminine. You're beautiful. You're creative. You might be lusty or lustful. But I'm getting like you might seem intimidating to people, and it's that meme of you're not intimidating. People are intimidated. Keep that in mind as you kind of forge through or birth this new idea, creative job, or it's just like because you stood strong, because you already understand that your creations need to come from a conscious place. It wasn't all for nothing. If there was anything, especially with art, music, dance, a solo project, something like that, it comes from your heart, it comes from your soul, it comes from your yearning on a spiritual level. Don't give up now. Okay, stay the course with that. It's not all for nothing. Okay, so if it's not about starting something new and it's about finishing a creative project, keep going. Don't give up now, okay? You're about to find all of this new beautiful inspiration. Like it's right around the corner. What to watch out for, what could be tricky, and it's that someone is trying to be in your life. Like someone is in your face trying to date you or be with you, and they're not compatible with you. They see your beauty and they're like, oh, that's the perfect one for me. But you actually have nothing in common here. It's like you feel nothing down there for them. It just is dry as a desert. I'm going to read this literal. Okay, so if that's not it, and you're already in a commitment, it's that you're feeling effects of long COVID. Here with the corona in reverse, corona heights. It could be that there was an illness that is lingering and it's affecting your physicality, which is affecting your creativity. And that won't last forever either. So if that's not something you have to worry about, it's just really take care of yourself. If you need to rest, don't be judgmental, rest. If you need to hire a babysitter for a couple hours because you just need that nap and you have kids, do that. There's someone that'll come over, you know, for a couple hours and let you rest, or just be there while you get something done so you're not constantly with the spinning plates, because I feel like you can do that. But you also need to understand the middle ground there with the self-love, giving yourself a break. Doing a million things, if you feel like doing it, is also part of that loving yourself. Even if people are like, ooh, that's too much. If you're like, no, I know I can do that, and you do it, go on ahead. If everyone else wants to be like boring, miserable, same people with no individual thought, you gotta let them. And you gotta let them go. What you have right about your life right now: Rose, inner child wisdom, and fairy place marketplace. You're gonna nourish your beauty. You're going to be open-hearted. Okay, open-hearted, but with boundaries. Taking everything you've learned and applying it to being open-hearted. Nourish yourself. Nourish your body. A lot of color with your food might be an adventure you can take with yourself. A kind of low-stakes task where you can love yourself and invest in your beauty and your strength and your health. This is about emotional intelligence, inner child wisdom. Honoring that will bring that happiness, will bring that beauty. I mean, it's already there. It's just kind of like honoring yourself for that. We already talked about like what you don't have to worry about, what you're wrong about, or what you don't have right. And that's that, you know, there are no miracles here. There are. There are. And there's, did I say avoid all gossip? Yeah. Avoid rigid expectations. Yeah. And that goes for yourself too. You might be hard on other people because you're hard on yourself. Don't be hard on anyone this week. Yourself or anyone else. Getting the song Hey Jealousy, where he's talking about if you don't expect too much from me, you might not be let down. Because all I really wants to be with you. Something like that. So if you are in a committed relationship, just love each other. Just be kind of loving and open and reciprocal to affection. Okay? All right. Who to trust, who not to trust, or what situation to trust and what to be critical of. Maybe here, I haven't looked at this yet. Okay. So it could be that, what to trust? Where's my... If you haven't met your soulmate, trust that they are coming, and it's not anything you have to really worry... I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Worry your pretty little head over. That's somebody's guardian angel saying. So you've obviously very beautiful. You've obviously gone through a metamorphosis process where now you have kind of initiated yourself into your own hero's journey, and you're in, and you're locked in. So if you're looking for someone to trust, it could be that they're a part of the Masons, but they're a good one. You know, they're one of the good ones. They're not like into the basement stuff. Okay. Juggler. They could wear a lot of hats. So this is someone who might be, I don't know, they could have a construction company or something, or they could be into architecture, but they're also into education, or they volunteer their time. This person understands that it takes a village, and they're a positive part of the community. Okay? This person is they're very beautiful. So if you're looking to date someone, it could be that, I don't date Masons or something. Like, don't make generalizations about everybody. That could be the rigid expectations. Be open-hearted, knowing that you can trust your intuition, knowing that you can trust your mind, and knowing that you can trust your own judgment. This is someone who has an eye for creating beautiful living spaces. They have a strong connection to stones and jewelry. So if they're not part of, let's say, like the Lions Club or, the Rotary Club, something like that, it's that they literally create. They're a carpenter. They work, they fix, they make beautiful living spaces. They make jewelry, something like that. They hate boredom. They're perfect for you. Y'all are going to love adventure together. Everything's an adventure. They see everything as an adventure, which is perfect for you because this breath in reverse is telling you that sameness, boredom, that's not for you. The misery of a colorless life. That's not part of your hero's journey here, and it's not part of theirs either. So... someone is about to come into your life. Oh, is this your soulmate? Hey. Let me pull a couple cards on that because I'm nosy. Let's just go Thoth here. Let's just see what this is. Okay. The rigid expectations based on people that you knew in the past don't apply to this person, okay? So be open-hearted with that rose card here. Maybe. It's a higher mind mentality when it comes to meeting this person. You'll be able to work well together. It's not with... So if you met someone like that before, they weren't your real friend. It was a fake friend. It was a front. They were the basement kind of person. Yeah, sure, I care about society. Yeah, sure, I love this. I love children. Whatever. It was whatever they needed to say to get you on their side. So if you made a bad judgment call about someone in the past, it's just a building block for you to be where you are now. That you've already gone through the metamorphosis of whatever the will in reverse was. Mistrust, gossip, it doesn't apply here. You need to use your intuition, and that's all. You got this, period. So unifying force with the Three of Pentacles there. Is that Three of Pentacles? Yeah. Huh. Growth and development for you, for them. There's loyalty. There's a bonding experience through building. Huh. Crossing the point of no return with falling in love. So don't be afraid. Okay? Pull another card. Yes. Oh, God. You're going to work really well together. You're going to build generational wealth, abundance, and a dynasty together, but that might be a little scary, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Where's your soulmate? Oh my God, right around the corner. Right around the corner, okay? So don't worry about that either. Who not to trust, or what to avoid here. Octopus in reverse. A dark one-eyed symbolism with octopus. A dark astrologer. Oh, they're a wizard. They would refer to themselves as a witch or a wizard if they have like a username or something. I don't know. It could be. They use astrology for the dark arts. Yeah, they're on Team Dark, this person. So I'm going to go with the challenges here. Sadness over an extended period of time if they can't get their way. And this could be something that you were dealing with in the past that you kind of brushed off your shoulder and it's trying to grab you back. And it can't quite grab you, but you might be able to still feel that energy. They love jazz. Or they could be someone that pretends to love music. Hold on, what does that mean? How do you pretend to love music? This is someone who wanted you or who is wanting you right now, and you just need to avoid them like the plague. Okay? Avoid them like the plague. This is someone who's going to promise you all the love in the world. They could be an older earth sign. Virgo, I'm getting heavy, heavy Virgo. But also Taurus, also Capricorn. They pretend to be loving, but it's all about the money. They're a gold digger. I mean, this would be like this for me. Yeah, you don't need heartbreak when you have a loyal, committed, what am I saying? I don't even know. So whoever you're with, you won't have to explain yourself like this other person. So if this is someone from your past coming back and they're like a witch or a wizard or a warlock, I'm getting like a warlock, definitely, and they're an earth sign, there's only heartbreak for you there. Don't waste your time. If it's a client, don't waste your time. If you know someone, if you do that for a job or something, like you're also an astrologer, there's like, you know how, if there's light, there's dark, but this person has decided, oh, you're light, so I'm going to shadow you. Like that's their job or something, but they don't have good intentions for you in the long run. They see you as, maybe I'm seeing the cow like a cash cow, or so like, ooh, guess who I got on our team? It's not their team, it's our team. So it could be that there's a person who is on the shadow side of a club or a fraternal organization that you need to avoid, which you will be able to because of everything you've already experienced. And then there is the antithesis of this person who's coming in for you, who will show you. They won't tell you anything, they'll show you. They'll prove it to you. You won't have to wonder. But also you'll kind of instinctively know. It'll feel good to stand next to them. It'll feel bad to stand next to this person. And if this is someone from your past, someone you already dated and you already know there's no happiness there, don't give him the time of day, because this person has about 8 or 9 different ways to hit you below the belt just to trigger you, to cause self-doubt. So the self-doubt has no place in your life. This person has no place in your life. And if they're coming in, a clue would be, it's not someone you already know. A clue would be what? Oh, God. They want to drag you down with them as misery loves company. Come to the dark side. Like the dark side is trying to recruit because they know that the end is coming for the dark side. So they want to suck them into the quicksand. You're above all that. Like they just can't and you just can't. So I feel like this is someone that you've already been like, okay, that's a problem. This person's problematic. The things they say, where they're getting their information. You know, like they're pretending to be an astrologer, but they're just reading a script. Let me pull on that. Because I'm nosy. Okay. Nothing you have to worry about. Oh, God, look at this. Your guardian angels are right there with you. You have magical moments coming to you. So it's like there's going to be a door that only you can see because it's not for anyone but you. And if it feels like moving between worlds, it's because you are. And you can handle it. And you got this. Okay. Avoid a fake peace offering from an old boss or an old foe or someone who is always just constantly critical of you, someone who wants you to come back and work for them. No. If you've already got your defenses up, it's because you are exactly who you need to be, exactly where you need to be, and don't let anybody, anywhere, under any circumstances, raise any self-doubt in you. Bottom line here. Yeah. Boundaries. Boundaries are good. Don't worry about creative blocks. Don't worry about the boredom. Don't worry about the sameness. And if you have to move on from everyone you know and it feels right, that's what you do. Be unapologetically you. All right, this is way too long. I'm going to let you go. Scorpio, I love you. This is so beautiful. I'll see you for the next one, okay? Bye-bye.